This is Idaho News 6, Good Morning Idaho, with Kristen Scovira, Matt Sizemore, and Frankie Catafias.
Hey there, welcome back to Good Morning Idaho. It is Friday the 13th. I'm Matt Sizemore. Those don't have anything to do with each other.
They could. I don't know. I'm Kristen Scovira. Thanks for joining us. Do you hear Frankie in the distance there? Thanks for joining us on Channel 6, Apple TV, wherever you're streaming us this morning. It sounds like the Twilight Zone over here.
That's why.
I thought that was Friday the 13th.
No.
Well, I missed the mark there.
Yeah.
That's what happens, I guess, when you're just born after all that stuff comes out.
You were just born. Wish you would have stopped there.
I was just born. Yep. That's why I look
here she is.
That's why I'm so awake and youthful, right?
Yeah, that's...
No, just kidding. It's the makeup. It's the makeup talking. Anyway, for this Friday the 13th, let's go ahead and take a look at your forecast. We've got some pretty significant activity that's been happening for at least the last 4 or 5 hours. Overnight, though, we saw the most activity with rain here in the valley, snow up in the mountains. Many of you maybe saw it yesterday. Now, the good news is we should see that the rain is tapering off for most of today by about this 6 o'clock hour. Now, the not so great news is we do have some more rain coming our way for tomorrow, a lot more widespread, a little bit more prominent, but it is not without purpose. We are going to have something to enjoy sometime this weekend. High temperatures today, 62 degrees in Boise. I mean, we're still sitting on the cooler end of where we should be for this time of year. High 60s, low 70s is kind of where we should be. But this is kind of that preview of what we can expect going into our Saturday. So like I said, dry for today, but heading into your Saturday, we'll see that there's a push of moisture that's going to be heading in, that's coming just off the coast of the Pacific. It's going to touch, obviously, Washington, Oregon first, continue to move almost in an eastward fashion, but also in a counterclockwise motion. With that counterclockwise motion, it is going to sweep through the Treasure Valley, pushing up north, and then again filtering out of the forecast, and we shouldn't be seeing any activity beyond tomorrow evening. And then I'll be teasing what you can expect come Sunday a little later.
Frankie, thanks so much. In our last half hour, we introduced you to two of the incumbents running for the Senate seat in District 9. District 9, it covers Caldwell, parts of Payette, Canyon, and Washington County. Yeah,
and now our Anna Zalian is introducing us to the other two Republicans on the ballot.
Well, recent statewide redistricting has made the map for District 9 go from this to this, covering more of Canyon County and no longer including Adams County. And this has created a really interesting situation in the race for a Senate seat in District 9, where these two incumbents will be running against two other Republican candidates for just one seat. Now, one of the candidates is Kayla Dunn. She's a parental rights advocate, serving as the state director of Power to Parent and a political activist. Now, if Dunn is elected, her top priorities would include school choice, parental rights, and lowering taxes.
So I would sponsor or co-sponsor a bill to expand school choice here in Idaho.
And on taxes, she said she'd work with other lawmakers to lower property taxes.
I think one small step that we can take is starting with the grocery tax. And then also just encouraging a lot of the people to get involved again at the local level.
Jordan Marcus owns a firearms manufacturing business and has been active in state politics for years. If Marcus is elected, he says his top priorities will also include property tax relief and school choice, but he'll also focus on health freedom and property and water rights.
We have the room in our budget to get rid of property taxes for seniors. We just need to take care of that immediately. Property and water rights are a huge issue for everyone right now, especially with the Meta data center coming in and using so much water.
You might remember back in February, we reported that Meta, the company you may know as Facebook, is planning to build a data center in Kuna. Now, our media partners at Boise Dev, they've reported Meta says it will add water to the Boise watershed, but the company hasn't released any details about what exactly this would look like in Kuna. You can find more information about the candidates in this race and others, as well as what voters need to know before heading to the polls at our website, idahonews6.com. Anna Azalian, Idaho News 6.
Happening today, if you're looking for a job, head out to Nampa for the Idaho Job and Career Fair. There will be more than 60 employers at the Nampa Civic Center today. The fair starts at 10 o'clock this morning and runs until 2. Bring your resume and, of course, dress to impress. Well, springtime is the perfect time to open the windows, air out the house, and maybe find a new signature scent.
Yes, in today's Made in Idaho, I'm taking you to Lit & Co. It's a successful Boise staple that absolutely passes the smell test.
This is the melted soy wax.
Few places can take you from a cabin in the woods to Bora Bora in a single sniff. But it's easy to do at Boise's Lit & Co. candles, an olfactory experience sure to satisfy your senses.
We can go anywhere from 85 to 125 cents in the store at any given time.
Kristen Jackson is the founder and owner.
Right now we are definitely selling a lot of lilac, we're selling a lot of gardenia, and we do have some very interesting seasonals like olive branch and Baja cactus.
Waxing poetic about candles and the candle making process comes easy to her.
I love to cook, I love to be creative, I sing with the opera, so like this seems like a natural extension of a hobby that turned into a career.
The entrepreneur opened her first shop in 2012 and now has locations in Boise's West End and Hyde Park. She says they keep it simple in the best way possible.
This is 100% soy, it's made in the United States, it's sourced in the US. The wicks are braided cotton, so there are a lot of corners that can get cut in this industry, and we just don't.
Visitors to Lit & Co. can trust the experts to make the perfect candle or sit at the bar and do some candle making of their own, mixing scents to make a custom creation.
Look at me, I'm making a candle.
From there, the process includes blending scents and stirring, then waiting until the candle turns into a solid, ready for pickup the following day. The company has been doing so well, Kristen says it was time to expand. So come June, you can find the newest store at Indian Creek Plaza in Caldwell.
It's where I wanted to go back to as just a consumer and as a person. And I kept seeing all of these places and thinking, that's where I should go. That's where I should go.
So the next time you're dreaming of vacation or your grandmother's lemon squares, stop in Lit & Co. and just inhale.
Fun.
It is fun. Here's the candle I made.
Thank you.
You may sniff it now.
You made this.
I can't light it in the studio. That's a grapefruit.
Yeah,
it smells
it is.
very
It
grapefruity.
smells, yeah. Sure does.
Yeah, it sure
Smells
does.
very,
That's a good
very
breakfast
grapefruity.
scent.
It is.
Grapefruit in the morning with some toast.
Yeah, I would like this during breakfast and say, this fits the mood.
Exactly, light it up. Now, some people are so hard to buy for, sometimes. Yeah. So you can actually give the gift of candle making, right? So you just walk in a Lit & Co. This is Tuesday through Friday. They even have private events. So, you can go in and say, hey, just go enjoy. Pick out your own scent.
Yeah.
Do you have a scent that you might want your whole house to smell like?
Maybe, you know
Reese's peanut butter cup?
Yes, first off. Maybe pine.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah, I love walking around like pine forests and trees and whatnot. So
this could happen.
This can happen. Go sit down, make your own. That's a very cool thing. Nice
All
stuff.
right. Well, now you can do that in Caldwell coming up in June as well. So thanks to Lit & Co. and we'll be right back after this.
Now, the Idaho News 6 traffic report, brought to you by Larry Miller.
Alrighty, we're taking a look at our current drive times for you on this Friday morning, and good news is things are looking good. Not having to worry too much about any crazy traffic concerns this morning. The roads are still just a little wet from last night's rain and just a little bit of some morning showers, but they're still looking, again, flow-wise, pretty good, and we'll keep a close eye on it. Give you updates throughout the morning.
Thank you, Frankie. 6:30, just about 6:38 is the time still to come here on Good Morning Idaho. Spooky season may not be here yet, but it's Friday the 13th. We're going to show you where you can explore some paranormal activity. That's in our Ida Haunts series coming up next. And taking a look at some of your top headlines this morning. Today, the first war crimes trial since the conflict started in Ukraine is scheduled to begin. Russian soldiers have been accused of carrying out attacks against civilians trapped in places like the steel mill there. Today's trial involves a 21-year-old Russian soldier accused of shooting a 62-year-old civilian who was riding a bicycle. He faces up to life in prison if found guilty. Also today, the stock market will try to stay out of bear market territory. The recent sell-off put the S&P down 18% from its all-time high. A 20% drop is considered a bear market. The NASDAQ is already in a bear market after falling 29% from its all-time high.
The Allergy Report, brought to you by Boise Valley Asthma and Allergy.
Well, unfortunately, that allergy report is still high. We are looking at 74 with cottonwood, pine, and maple dominating this allergy report. So if you are sensitive, or maybe you're feeling sensitive and you want to know why, just know that these are the culprits that could be making you feel just a little bit of sneeziness. We're not looking at any precipitation for today. In fact, we're actually seeing it taper off until just after about 9 a.m. completely cut off for the day. Tomorrow, though, we will see some more precipitation in the forecast. Could taper into maybe Sunday and Monday overnight, but really looking 90% dry. I mean, obviously, you do the math. But for Saturday, we will see some widespread showers, and that could help clear some of the forecast.
All right, Frankie, thanks. Today is Friday the 13th, and so we thought we should do something a little different this morning. Normally, we'd wait until October to showcase Idaho's most alleged haunted locations, but this year, the Idaho series takes us back to a local favorite.
Yeah, the old Idaho Pen in Boise. It is, well, old, 150 years old to be exact. And what better way to explore Idaho's history than doing a little ghost hunting? The Idaho Historical Society is teaming up with Big River Paranormal Group to investigate the old Idaho Pen tonight.
That's right. And just to give you an idea of what you might expect, we got an exclusive sneak peek to what it's like to explore at night, in the dark, the old Idaho State Penitentiary. Oh, geez. Ladies.
I don't want to do this, actually.
Okay.
Wait, are these outside? Actually, I'm going to stay with all of y'all. I'm not going to run out of here with most of you guys run out of here.
Oh, can you imagine having to be in here by yourself?
I don't want to do it.
This is easy.
This is so great.
Oh, sorry.
I hate the dark.
Hello, Sarah.
To our rescue.
Oh
This is where they put people.
Wait, do you see anything in there?
Yeah, there's like 12 ghosts just kicking it.
Any paranormal experience might be, so everything from
Nothing aggressive, though, right?
seeing faces. They people will see either apparitions or shadows either while they're here or via photography. So this is floor 3 of 3 house, and honestly, if I had to pick one of the spots I'd least rather explore here on site, it would be these guard walkways.
So wait, okay, so this was a walkway for guards?
Yeah.
Don't do that!
Oh my god.
I respect it, thank you.
You guys are lucky I'm
Now it's a party.
And you're lucky my bladder's empty.
Oh my gosh, look at that. What is that? It was like an owl or a cat. It really was. It was right there.
This building we're going
I'm a
to
quitter.
is maximum security.
Oh, great. The really friendly place with little activity. You know what's another good song to sing when you're scared? The My Little Pony theme song. My little pony, my little pony.
This is a prison.
Wow, Matt, thanks. Appreciate that.
No, that's, yeah.
What part of Lay Prison?
I'd say it's
The one with the cells.
I'm just not gonna look. If you guys see anything, don't say anything.
Come on in.
Was that an invitation or was suggestion?
That was it was a kind ask.
He's asking. Ew, what is this part?
This is death row.
I think I saw something.
Well, death row was in different places over the site's history, and this was its last location when before the site closed.
So how many people who stayed here actually died?
There was only one person who stayed in this death row, who was executed. All right, this is 2 house.
I'm not going first. You guys know the drill.
Our top story tonight, I'll go in first.
We did not understand.
Hello, here I am. Our second top story, I continue to walk in first. Ooh, this is freaky.
But first, here's today's school lunch menu.
This is an older cell house.
I got the chills. This looks like a pie crust.
He grabbed me. I apologize.
I already wouldn't want to be in here, but now even less. I could not fit on these beds. This isn't even solitary confinement. This is what solitary confinement is with 2 people.
Am I the bravest one here? Yes.
Yeah, obviously.
Am I the first one in every building? Also yes.
Yeah. I'll take second place.
Why are you last? You're always last.
Because I can't fit through most of these doors. It's just very small doors here. And so I'm just stuck. Nobody
I'm
notices.
a perfect prisoner at 5'2", and I'm just like, these staircases are roomy and solitary confinement.
Yeah. I found out there's so many, or I think I realized or put it together, there's so many riots here because all the guards' quarters and doors were like this tall, so they had tiny guards. Just hired big guards.
Do you think it's haunted?
No. Yes. I don't know.
That was both answers, and then a wild card.
I would definitely come back. Would do again. 5 out of 5.
I would come and I would enjoy it, and I would actually look at everything with my eyes open in the daylight.
Next time, she's going to walk through with her eyes open.
I don't believe we made it. Well, if you...
I believe I made it, honestly.
If you want to see more, I don't even know where to go with that. If you want to see more of our adventures visiting the old pen, head over to our website, idahonews6.com, for a special extended version of that story.
Can you believe there's even more to this, right? It has more scares, stories, and yes, more of Frankie singing the My Little Pony theme song.
What a song.
I think I actually had a couple Britney songs in there, got a couple church songs in there.
Oh, so much singing.
You
All over the gamut.
Somebody told me, though, nothing bad can happen when you're singing Hit Me Baby One More Time. And I said, you're right. And guess what? That's why
you'd be forced to give a bunch of money to your parents for 10 years.
Oh my God, too soon. Okay, tonight's investigation, it is sold out. They do have dates coming up for the summertime and, of course, October.
That's right. Of course, it's got to be October.
Yeah.
Now, you need to be over 18, and tickets must be bought online.
And you don't have to wear your hood up like Frankie the whole time.
That
you can
was a
actually
safety
take it
thing.
down.
That was a safety thing because they said that the ghosts pull hair and like people talk about like chills on the back of their neck and whispering in the ear. And I said, you know what? Let's just knock out all 3 of those. I'm gonna put my snow hood on. It was soundproof in there.
It was not soundproof. You still freaked out more than anyone else with
Well,
us.
it wasn't because of sound or anything pulling my hair back.
So what was it from?
I will
It
say
was
that
because I thought I saw things and then I felt things brush against me, but it was
sometimes
just
that was
cameraman.
intentional. They were trying to get us to be scared. And also,
Well, yeah, we saw back.
it is a lot darker than you think. Because when
Yeah.
you do watch that, it looks as if we're just walking around and it's green daylight.
Yeah.
But honestly, it's so pitch black.
Yeah.
So it is a lot scarier. Trust us. If you go, you'll
Well, and then they're
sympathize.
hyping you up, and if you're already scared, I mean, I didn't even realize that half the things I was screaming at was just someone brushing up to pass me by or a camera hitting my hood.
There was an owl. It could have been a bat. I did
could
see
have been
one.
a bat.
Or a ghost. A flying ghost
bat.
going from one building to the next.
There's so many options and it was just an owl.
Realistically, if you need ghost hunters, though, don't call us.
You really don't call me.
Who are you going to call?
You're
Not
gonna call
us.
definitely
Don't call
not
us.
GMI.
The GMI team is not it.
All right, we're going to be right back.
This is Frankie Catafias with the Idaho News 6 forecast.
All right, well, right now we're taking a look at I-84 in Orchard, and that is not going to help you with weather in the slightest bit. Actually, won't do anything for you. But here is a look at what we're expecting in regards to weather this morning. Waking up to a view live from Whitewater Park in Boise, Idaho. We even see some people out there in the Boise River, and it's a chilly start to the day. I wouldn't maybe recommend this, but hey, if you can handle it, why not go for it, right? So that's what's going on over at Whitewater Park. We're seeing just a little bit of activity. If we can get our graphics to go, you can see what else to expect for the rest of today. Now, here's a look at those clouds and precipitation for you this morning. We're seeing plenty of rain that has cycled through most of the Treasure Valley, even some snow through the mountains. It's been moving from west to east, so it's a pretty steady system. Current conditions right now, they are looking dry. Beautiful live look at downtown Boise right now. 46 degrees is that current temperature. We are seeing, again, rain should be done for the most part, and if it isn't, you should definitely see that it is dried out by 7 o'clock. Wind is moving out of the west, though. It is having a slight impact on our feels-like temperature. Single-digit wind speeds across the Treasure Valley. As you start to head further east, though, that's where we're in the double digits. Wind gusts are looking a little strong, especially if you're just to the west of Boise Mountain Home area. 23-mile-per-hour gusts pushing out of McCall right now. Now, our future clouds and precipitation is really where I guess the money's at, where it's going to impact you the most in regards to today and tomorrow. Seeing that lots of snow activity up towards those mountain areas. Will be dry for today. We'll see some clouds roll in. Not till about 3-ish o'clock tomorrow morning, we're going to see some widespread shower events with some snow over into the mountains, McCall and Stanley. Now, it's only going to increase from there. We'll see that those showers will intensify. Not really tapering off until about 5 or so o'clock in the evening, and then we'll be dry for the rest of the weekend, and that's when we start to enter that 80-ish degree weather. Now, Treasure Valley high temperatures for today, we're looking to be well into the 60s across the board. Morning clouds, afternoon sun. Really, I mean, it's going to be a pretty beautiful, lovely day. Very similar to yesterday. Mostly cloudy in the west central mountains for today. We'll see temperatures anywhere from the high 40s into the low 60s, 61 degrees over in Riggins. And then moving over into our east central mountains for today, very similar conditions of the west, but morning snow showers were the headline for today. 45 degrees is that high temperature in Stanley, 54 in Fairfield. And then moving on over into the Magic Valley, morning clouds, evening sun, 60s across the board. Again, very similar conditions to what we'll anticipate here in the Treasure Valley. 7-day extended tells us that today we're in the 60s, tomorrow we're in the 60s, but Sunday is when we jump up into 83 degrees, 70 degrees though, Monday through Wednesday, with a big drop coming back on Thursday. Now don't go anywhere. We have more news and weather headlines after the break. We'll see you back here.
The Out the Door forecast, brought to you by Homes of Idaho.
Alrighty, we're taking a look at some current temperatures for you right now, and a quick check of that out the door forecast is going to show you that conditions are looking pretty beautiful. We should be dry for the rest of today, seeing some pops of sunshine later this evening. Winds remaining fairly light, even though we'll see a shift from the west more so into the northwest, and then to the north by this evening. Now your 7-day extended forecast says enjoy today. You might have some soggy conditions for most of tomorrow, but that's okay because come Sunday we'll have enjoyable weather with a high of 83.
Now the Idaho News 6 traffic report.
Taking a live look at I-84 and Garrity this morning, you can see cloud coverage. Very strong, very prominent. Now, those east-westbound lanes looking good this morning. We are still seeing some slick roadways as a result of some morning showers. Quick check at what's happening over at I-84 in Maple Grove will show you the same thing. Not having to worry too much about actual traffic flow, just keeping a close eye on those slick roads. They're also looking pretty damp over near State and Glenwood.
Frankie, thanks so much. Okay, GMI wants to know, what is your favorite song?
What is your favorite song, Kristen?
I'm going with Bittersweet Symphony.
Oh, that's a good one. The Verve?
It is The Verve.
Why do I remember that?
Because it's like the only song they did.
Yeah, it is, pretty much. That is a good one. Always beautiful, yeah. Speaking of, Crystal says, Hallelujah. She says, giving me chills every time.
Yeah, that's a good one.
That's a great one, yeah. County says it's like picking your favorite child, agreed. But if she had to pick one, Across the Universe by the Beatles.
That's a good one, too.
Yeah. Verlin says many favorites. Bob Seger, Turn the Page, just puts me in the right place. Bob Seger has some good ones. Matthew says, I'm with you on this, any song from Tupac. He's my favorite musician. Matthew, I listen constantly to Can't See Me by Tupac. It's one of my favorite songs of all time. Great, great call there. Susan says, Lee Bryce, Memory. Memory I Don't Mess With. I don't know that one.
I don't
Country.
know if I know. I have to listen. Okay, oh, it's country?
Yeah.
Okay.
Angie says, our national anthem. Still have faith in the USA. That's awesome. Always the goosebumps.
Yeah, exactly. I was just going to say, especially when you're like right before a big event.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Gail says, I love this one, America by Neil Diamond. That song would wake me out of a coma. They're coming to America.
That is another it feels very patriotic, like you feel like jets are going to fly over.
Yeah.
And sometimes they do.
And Ginny says, Holy Diver, sung by Ronnie James Dio. Holy Diver. That's a good one.
Oh my God. Have a wonderful weekend.
Holy Diver. See you on Monday.
This is